Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I hope you're having a wonderful day. In my previous lecture, I discussed what is graphological deviation in literary stylistics. And in this lecture, which is the extension of my previous lecture, we will discuss in detail what is syntactic and what is morphological deviation. So let's begin and learn syntactic and morphological deviation with Muhammad Imran. Syntactic deviation. Syntactic is related to syntax, sentence. So syntactic deviation refers to the departures from the normal or surface grammar. So we have like a proper syntactic structure in English, and when that syntactic structure is deviated, we call such kind of deviation as syntactic deviation. So these include a number of features such as unusual clause structures. Let's discuss in detail. Syntactic deviation. The poet disregards the rules of sentence. So we have certain rules in order to construct an English sentence. First we place the subject, then we place the verb, and then we place the object. But here there's quite opposite of the normal or the standard syntactic structure. Fasten me flesh. You can see that fasten as a verb, it is used first and then followed by object and then subject. So that is syntactic deviation. The second one is a grief ago. So we can't find such kind of sentences in our everyday life situation. Or the third one is the achieve of. So we don't find such kind of phrases, the achieve of, or the mystery of the things, right? So two types of grammatical deviation, morphological and syntactic. We can find here that she dwelt among the untrodden ways. Syntactic deviation. In syntax, deviations might be because of the bad or incorrect grammar, or syntactic deviation might be because of syntactic rearrangement. Technically, we call it Haber-Pattern. For example, I doesn't like him. So it is, the arrangement is proper. Arrangement is fine. But here the problem that is incorrect grammar, bad grammar. Because we are supposed to say I don't like him, not I doesn't like him. But the poet may use I doesn't like him because they have poetic license. I know not. The arrangement of words correct, but it is incorrect grammar or bad grammar. It should be like I don't know. The third one, saw you anything. This is the arrangement of the sentence is not proper. So that is syntactic deviation because the poet has rearranged the sentence. It should be that did you see anything, right? Or he, me, saw. Again, the arrangement of a sentence is not proper. It should be that he saw me. Because we have proper word order in English sentence. We use first subject, then we use verb, and then we use object. But here, the poet deviated from standard and normal rules, and first he using subject, and then using object, and then using verb. He, me, saw. It should be he saw me. So this deviation is due to rearrangement of sentence, and this one is also rearrangement of sentence, and here we find bad grammar or incorrect grammar. So this is called syntactic deviation. Then now revise the E coming poem so that it will be more grammatical. A poison mouse who still alive is asking, what have I done that you wouldn't have, stares quietly up at me. Syntactic deviation. This is a poem by E. Cumming. Me up at desk, out of the floor, quietly stare, a poison mouse. Still who alive is asking, what have I done that you wouldn't have? So this is the proper way of using sentences. Okay, here we don't have a syntactic deviation. Me up, a does, out of the floor, quietly stare, a poisonous mouse. Still who alive is asking, what have I done that you wouldn't have? In the previous slide, we saw that a poison mouse who still alive is asking, what have I done that you wouldn't have, stares quietly up at me. So here we find syntactic deviation, and here we don't find syntactic deviation. So the disrupted grammar of the one part of the poem, a kind of grammatical symbolism, helped to represent the disjoint, uncomfortable effect on the person of the poem, who has found the dying mouse which presumably was poisoned, reminding us of the guilt we have if we kill pets in this way. The use of the personifying pronoun who instead of that, and the fact that the mouse is presented as asking a rhetorical question of the persona equates the mouse and the persona. And finally, we have morphological deviation, involve adding affixes to words which they would not usually have, or removing their usual affixes. So breaking word up into their constituent, morpheme, or running several words together so they appear as one long word. So thank you so much. It was all about morphological and syntactic deviation. Please keep watching and enjoy learning with Muhammad Imran. Thank you so much.